And because wishes are so hard to come by, you can polymorph items into smaller items, and then it's a whole explanation. And we're not gonna do that at the moment because we have a wand of wishing, and we don't have to do any of that scumming. Which again is not how the game is meant to be played. It's meant to be a difficult, challenging game. But I'm spoiled. I like the easy life. Um, Amulet of Life Saving. So this man, Kilvester, powerful dude. If you save him, you get a huge lawful boost and a lot of really good items. And it's a requirement for the specific ultra ending. You don't have to save him, obviously, but it is really worth your while if you do save him. That is why wish scumming is very important in this game if you want to save him, because it's already so rare to find an amulet of life saving, especially in the early to mid game. Usually you find them in random shops in the very late game. And so the easiest way to get them is to just hunt for a wish in order to get it. So, we are going to hit G, give him the Amulet of Life Saving, and he will go into this speech about how he is not going to die, and how you saved his life, and look, see, I even went up a little bit. Basically, he's going to tell you the main way to close or enter the gate, which is to get the 5 elemental orbs. The orbs themselves are very chaotic, and you can use them, but use at your own risk, because they are highly corrupting. You can read that on your own time. It'll inspire you to get out there and play this for you. All of these items are pretty great. I think the Dagger's Eternium. I think this is like a Wand of Fireball. I want to say this is a Scroll of Cure Corruption, and so is this, or Healing. I think it's Healing. And then the books, one is going to be Identify, and the other is going to be Teleport. Both are very awesome when you are a Mist Elf who can read. Well, I'm not the most intelligent, but I can read. Oh, no, guess I can't with that. I am a Mist Elf who can read. Oh, no, yep, my intelligence is just not high enough to read these high-powered spells. But I will get there eventually, and then I will truly be unstoppable. After you save... God, stop being unstunned. After you save Kilvester, you can go back up, you can go down. From here on out, it gets a little bit more dangerous. The danger levels start to increase, which means the loot and XP are really worthwhile. But again, this game is meant to be played with permadeath, and a lot of undead creatures have stat drains, which is super annoying and not a fun way to play. Because then you have to kind of backtrack a lot. So I'm just going to go very aggressive and just start putting them back in the grave, because I really want to show you guys some really neat stuff. And yeah, and there are certain levels that are always a guarantee, such as the level after Kilvester will always generate, oh sweet, a sort of like graveyard kind of level that is super dangerous. It's kind of meant to deter, you know, players that are kind of getting ahead of themselves, and you know, make them think for a second, because you're starting to get down into like the depths of the caverns of chaos, and yeah, everything gets a little bit more dangerous, like I said. We're gonna wreck these fools. Now, one of the creatures I do need to warn you guys about is in this cavern at the end here, there are going to be a number of vampires, and vampires are one of the more dangerous ones because they have the ability to not only drain your stats, but drain multiple stats at one time and very quickly. So they can get in a lot of hits real quick. So your best bet is to just start throwing rocks. Keep them missiles coming, because the more distance you can put... Oh, see? Wraith punches through your armor, you feel exhausted. I lost 1 strength point, I think? But yeah, you really want to avoid stat drain, because that's a super quick way to die. Another very dangerous creature you're going to see are liches, and they not only do all of the above mentioned, but can confuse and paralyze you and just make you more susceptible to lots of different kinds of attacks, which is just super annoying because also confusion and mental attacks are a little bit harder to defend from, especially if you are a class, or sorry, if you are a race that's not an elf, basically, because they have sort of the highest. Damn it. Yep. Oh no, it's my toughness. Oh, that's even worse. Well, that's my toughness again. Why won't you die? Yep, and I just keep hitting my toughness. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take a break right here. And we will see you back in a second.